Well, I see I got a few people in here. A lot of you guys probably don't want to hear from me. Oh, there's T. Lee. Uh, Tonight nobody's gonna get the link till after I'm done. Uh, but I'm gonna let everybody get in here, get a few more people in here. But uh, but no, I'm letting a few people get in here. I gotta see there's few people in here. Ah, we got 5 in here. It ain't card giveaway, but we got one more card to give away, and we'll do that Monday. So any of you guys ain't been in on a card giveaway, maybe you can get in on the last one. Uh, you know, there's so much bullshit going on in the internet right now. Uh, but I'm letting a few people get in here. So I'm about ready to get into it. See, we picked up a few more subscribers. Thank you guys for subscribing. You can either subscribe, you can like me or hate me. It don't matter to me. But well, we still only got 5. If you guys didn't watch my live the other day about Lori C, I told you guys keep praying for her. She's getting better. I sent out the praying hands to her and a necklace cross that you carry in your pocket. And Kayla, thank you for getting back with me, saying she received it, and you didn't have to show me the picture you gave it to her. But thank you for a little bit of proof that it, you brought to me, showing me she did receive it. And I didn't need the picture showing that she received it in the hospital. But I like where you're being true with me about it. But but I don't know if you guys been watching a bunch of this Jeff B bullshit and this Travis bullshit. You know, everybody's digging for answers right now. I think it's bullshit. You know, we if we're gonna be community, just be freaking community. 2.5 years ago, we got all pulled into this fucking just help one another, just help one another. Nobody fucking help nobody. You know, I don't want my channel like that. You guys can think whatever you want of me. Everything that I do on here on my channel, it comes out of either my pocket or my mods' pockets. I don't got a donation link up. And, you know, I've been digging just like CBC. I've been digging just like Cam and, Shane 187. At first when I met those guys, and they're probably saying, shit, I don't know this goofball. But no, everybody told me, said, oh, these guys here, don't talk to them because they start shit. They used to come over and, when I first started and be putting comments in, and, they want to take the bullshit out of these people that's got these channels. You know, Everybody says, oh, they're bad people. They're bad people. Yeah, CBC, yeah, they came in here, but they seen the bullshit that Miz went through. You know, they helped her. They say, oh, they ain't community, but they sure freaking helped her. But, they come over to my show and, I welcome them. Does that mean I'm a bad guy because I let them in here? No, it's just they sort through the bullshit. If it wasn't for those people, you know, we'd have everybody bezzling everybody out of just bullshit. But you know, it's like Cam took a big ass fall for, Liberty Warrior, but he had proof, but nobody wants to stand up for him. And it's like CBC. Nobody wants to stand up to them. That's one thing I can say about Book Girl. She goes after it, and then they run her down the thing. Oh, you bitch, you get out of my room. I welcome her. You know, uh, Char, she's one of them dying ride chicks. If she thinks it's bullshit, she's going to call you out on that shit. We've been on this ride for freaking 3 years, 2.5, 3 years. I've been following different people on YouTube for, I don't know, 4 years. Ever since I gave Travis, a lot of merchandise to help others. You know, that was mine, and I thought he would do that, and then I thought he would use that for, Miss Blue Moon. No, we had to do donations for Miss Blue Moon on everybody else's channel because she didn't have a channel. And, I still only got 5 people. I only got 5 or 10 people in my uh thing, but I want to treat them with respect. But I just think it's time to call the bullshit. I'm going to do this last giveaway. My mods came up with. They came up with this idea, and you know, I ain't asking for you guys to donate to me. It's like when I did our girl, we had donations give to her for Alicia for Christmas. I thought she would get just a Christmas card, but you think there had been 50 people in here every night, wanting to give to her. But, you know, some of my mods talk about it, and you're like, how many Christmas cards did you get? Just Christmas cards. We didn't get one. If somebody sent a gift card, yeah, they got one. But, this bullshit where people says, oh, I'm your friend, I don't want this person in here. That's why I only got 5, 6 mods. I stand to what I say. If I'm going to do something, I expect to be held responsible if I didn't. And this crap at Travis and Jeff B, now I started doing what Will and them's doing. After I give this card away, I want to be community, but if they don't want to come out with the bull crap of what they've done, I'm going to stop everything that I'm doing and say, well, I'm curious about this Jeff B bullshit too, because I've been digging into it all week long. And more I dig into it, Jeff B's just totally liar. I've found videos. Yeah, I can show you guys proof. Maybe I should put them up on my page. He's had people went to a store and videoed and said, well, he works for that company or that store. Was that true? I don't know. That's the bullshit that we got to pull out of this shit. But, I wanted to come on here and just let everybody know, Will, and, he got a lot of threats to his family. That wasn't right. Cam, he got threats to his family and different people. They're tired of this shit. They want it to stop. But, because you got these fake ass people that tries to be somebody they ain't, it's time to call them out on their bullshit. Don't say, hey, I stand with them and, I stand with them, but I'm going to stab you in the back. I thought Travis and Jeff B would freaking come back and tell them, oh, it was a lie. But now when we call the police departments or whatever, the people's already turned the grass over looking. And now it's like the video Will showed. Now there's multiple police officers. If that was any truth, it would be on the news. It's like, hey, jackasses, what are you trying now? Whose GoFundMe you going to put up there now? They're taking advantage of people. When you're showing proof that's there, but that's like, you see, well, Jeff B, he got shot in the back in the 5, in the list of these five, 1 through 5 or whatever it is. And then there's multiple police officers. If that was any true, you know, people would find out. But this bullshit to keep this narrative going, you know, it's gonna freaking come out. And like I said, if people don't come out and do a video, you know, I got a lot of different people, but you know, I only got a little channel. You know, I don't care. You know, but I can still show where I'm helping in the community. You know, if it wasn't for my mods coming up for this giveaway and me making glass stuff and giving it away, you know, I ain't asking you guys to be somebody you ain't. You know, just put a group together where we can help one another. But when you're going up and, you know, if somebody really got hurt and they'll be like, well, he rose with this guy and he rose with this guy and he's just taking advantage of you. You know, I'll welcome everybody in my show. You know, I want them all treated with dignity. You know, it's like, you know, Book Girl comes strolling through here. Good. I'm glad she's in here because she's got something maybe she can show me. You know, I want everybody treated with respect. Now, if I go out and throw wrenches at everybody, that means it's going to cause a big argument. You know, I don't want that bullshit. You know, just come up with ideas, tell somebody how to do something. But, you know, I know a lot of you guys, and, you know, I know you guys got good hearts on you, but, you know, we got to come together. But, you know, this bullshit, oh, Jeff B, he's a special agent. He's this, he's that. He's got a damn file long as that damn train is. You know, that's what's pissing me off. And people, you know, it's like ride the train or ride the fucking pink ass rhino, ride whatever you want. But, you know, I don't want involved in their damn shit. You know, I welcome everybody. You know, be truthful with everybody, you know. And then when you got Will and them and Sage say, oh, this didn't happen, but they got fucking documents saying this is this and this is that, you know. And it's like a lot of my viewers, you know, there's people in the chat right now probably don't fucking agree with me, but you know, I'm tired of this shit. You know, dragging all these damn shows in, and now they got freaking other channels saying, oh, he's got shot. Well, yeah, when you come out, oh, it's none of your business about Jeff B. Yes, it is my business. When you're putting it out on the internet, you know, this is the public internet forum here. You know, you put that shit out, we gotta, it's our business then. We can go look and see if that was true. And if we find out that you're lying, you know what? They can be like, oh, you want to pull another fucking scandal on everybody and abuse them and get them on your freaking ride of glory, you know. I ain't like that. You know, everything that I do, it's from the people that's in here. It's my mod. It's me. You know, we don't want the dang drama bullcrap. But, you know, you go into somebody's chat trying to treat them half decent, you know, they come at you. Oh, don't let them people in there because they're bad. You know, the only thing that I see, you know, I see now there's not a lot of my subscribers even supporting me, you know, because I wanted to do this, you know. But, you know, I did this channel for Miss Blue Moon, Ed, and me and try to build a community. You know, I wanted a community where we can help one another. And it's like, I watched Cam, I watched him the last 3 or 4 days. You know, he's wanting answers. You know, it really aggravates us. And then you got freaking Cam doing those, and he's pulling evidence up. You got Shane, he's pulling evidence up. And then this narrow freaking it CBC pulled up, you know, least they're trying to bring the damn truth out about it. I like to have a talk with Will and, some of the people that's on his show, Cam's show, I see Freedom Pop over there, I know Freedom Pop, but, I know a lot of different people. I was with Travis when we did this thing with Miss Blue Moon. Miss Blue Moon didn't have nowhere to go, and the people we watched, she didn't have nowhere to go because she was harassed. I did this show so she could have a place, I could have a place, not to go up and beg for money here, money there. But, I see freaking, a lot of my scribers, I got scribers from Wills, I got scribers from Shane's, I got scribers, it ain't a bunch, but, I don't need a scribers. I want to pull a group of people where we can help one another. But, a lot of these people was in this gift card giveaway. I hope they didn't watch this video because I don't want them caught up in this drama. I've been watching it for the last few years. CBC, they did get screwed over. You know, Cam, he got screwed over. There's a lot of us that's got screwed up. But, whatever this bullshit is, it's been 7, 8 days, whatever it is, no answers. So, what are they planning to try to send, into these groups, these platforms, you know, oh, help here or help there. I don't want to be up here arguing and get tired of hearing it and bringing it to my chat, getting them arguing. That's what I'm saying. That's what we're getting because we got these other groups. We're just going to have to get rid of them because the only thing they can do is lie, lie. You know, I'm ready. I'm going to do my giveaway this week. And, I'm going to do the same thing I always do. Try to help somebody else. If we find somebody in need, if my mom's found somebody, say, tomorrow, say, hey, this person needs help. What can we do for them? Just, we talk about it. If we can help them, we ain't just going to give random people money, but, it's just like the gift card thing. The mods came up with it. The mods set up in here, takes care of the chat. It's a group effort. But this bullshit, oh, Jeff B's this guy. He's a good secret agent. This over here, we're going to feed you a little bit of this. It's time to stand up. It's time to, if they was your friends and shit, it's time to call them out. That's the way I look at it. A lot of you guys, a lot of you probably don't agree with me, but, I'm tired of this shit. You know, and I'm glad a lot of people, I don't see them in my chat giving me a rough time about this, but, that's the only reason I'm on YouTube. When I first started watching, I watched everybody. And now you see, oh, it's about these subscribers and these subscribers. No, I want good people in there trying to make a difference. You know, this card giveaway, them cards wasn't mine. Somebody donated them and said, hey, will you do this on your channel? And I talked to all the mods about it. And they said, yeah, that'd be a good idea to do for the community. Just make it a community effort. So we came up with an idea to do the freaking cards. And, we did the cards. And the rules is you got to be in chat, at least see a hi or see we're in here or whatever. But then when you got nobody coming in, it's like they're not even community. It's just like when we did Alicia. Nobody wanted to help her because everybody's already been fried. They put these things on, and then they got something else going over here. and it takes away from it. It's like, you know, but this crap, well, this person's bad and that person's bad. You know, I don't, I totally, after the situation with Miss Blue Moon and Travis and everybody else, I went my own way. And, and that's like this. I see the numbers are dropping fast. Oh, well, if I hurt feelings, I hurt feelings. But, you know, if you got something on your mind, I'll drop the chant or the link down. And, I'm going to drop the link down because I think everybody's fed up with it and nobody will stand up. But do you know there's 3 or 4 people that says that they're bad people? No, they ain't bad people. It's just everybody makes them out to bad people. It, they get a name because somebody else agrees with it because they might have more subscribers, or they got freaking. That's what happened with Cam. Oh, I'll believe him because he had more subscribers. He got the raw end of the deal. And that's like when Will was offered to get this house and he was having all his trouble, you know, that was a pretty shitty deal. But what I'm saying, if you're going to be community, be community. You know, it's like when I get off of here. If a lot of you guys didn't like what I say and you take your subscribership away, well, I guess you guys felt different. But don't put me in the place that I'm the same people as I ain't the same person as Travis. I ain't the same person as Rhino. I ain't the same as Cam or CBC. They're much better than I am. But the thing is, we're all gonna have to keep digging because we all know what it is. We all got the internet in our house. We got telephones. Look that shit up. You know, you're going to run your mouth about this. You better show papers. And, they said, well, Travis didn't say that the FBI. Yeah, he said the FBI. And, you can rewind it and you can take whatever you want out of it. And, you're like, well, you're throwing Travis under the bus. Well, he shouldn't have said that. But I think there's more to the story and just Travis. I think there's a lot more to the story we don't know. But I'm gonna give my card away. My mod said give them away. Well, I've been doing that. You know, but with you, I ain't trying to bring people down, but I'm tired of being lied to. You know, I want the best thing for everybody's show. It's just like Will and them. They want the best thing. I see that now. That little bit where I went off of what I was hearing. These people's bad, you know. And then I'm finding out. Well, I'll watch them a little bit longer. Then I'm, then I'm finding out. Oh, them people, them people's not bad. That's what pisses me off about these guys. You know, it's like I said, you know, I don't worry about chat. You guys can say whatever in the heck you want to say, but I'm true to myself. When I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to send something to somebody, I do it. And that's like when I heard about Lori C. Yeah, I'm friends with her on Facebook. And, I said, well, I'll send her blessings and, I'll send her a praying hands. I'll send her a cross and I'll send it to Kayla. And Kayla got back to me and said, Larry, just for you to believe me, said, you know, I'll send you this picture of me giving it to her. Well, she did send me that picture. You know, she is doing good. I'm glad she did that. That shows me that I did the right thing. I want her to get better. I want all of us to come to group, but I don't want everybody falling for this bullshit. You know, it's on high book girl, but sorry to get on this rant, but no, I'm just tired of your guys' is freaking, book girl's been even trying to bring the bullshit out. She's sick of it. Will, Cam, they're all fed up with it. They're trying to open our eyes up and show us it's all bullshit. You know, we all got the telephones, we got freaking internet. We can just call the sheriff there and see what documents they got up. See if anything's been put out there. But, I didn't put this freaking page up here for the title is clickbait. No, I just want everybody to know it. Watch me. I ain't in their damn group. You know, I was in that group 2.5 years ago. You know, I'm out of that group. I'm doing my own thing. I got my own channel. I got Miss Blue Moon. I got Edna. We're just doing our own thing. But this crap that they're coming up with, oh, more agents got shot. Well, if more agents got shot, we'd see it all over the dang internet. I respect everybody. When they can show me proof of what's going on, I respect that channel even more. But that's what I'm saying. And it's just like the shit that they pulled on Miss Blue Moon, it took her a long time to get over that, you know, but they still harassed her because Travis came to my show. You know, they harassed me because he came in my show. But that's where I'm calling the line today. Don't fall for that shit. We're just gonna have to dig and find out what the real truth is. I'm gonna freaking call it. I'm gonna do the giveaway this week, Monday to Friday. But after that, I'm going into digging. Like I said, I went into freaking somebody. One of my friends said, "Did you see this? These people went to Jeff B's store. They got all this camcorder. He's harassing her friend's wife." You know, I got that video, and yeah, I'll show it on here. We'll find out if she's lying. You know, but this bullshit of this is a bad person, that's a bad person. You know, I'm at the point. I'm gonna still do community, but I'm tired of the bullshit. You can go unsubscribe. I don't need bullshit in here. You know, if you don't want to stand with me and help one another, I ain't sitting here and saying, hey, make sure you drop a link down to get to my GoFundMe. Yeah, it takes money. If you want to do this, but, you know, have some evidence of what you're doing. Don't go out here and start saying, oh, I seen this, but not have evidence. That's what I'm calling out. And, I'm pretty well getting on the end of the link. I'm going to drop the link and, I'll allow anybody come up here. But, I know this week we're going to see a lot more evidence of what Will and them's digging up. You know, it's like the show Will, I don't have nothing against Will. I don't have nothing against Shane 187. I don't have nothing against Cam. It's like last night I told him great show. They put comments in my thing. They didn't think it was right that I let Travis on my panel. But God says forgive, and that's what I did, and that's like Miss Blumen. She said, I don't know, it's been 2 years. Maybe I should forgive, and I was like, yeah. I said that's what I said, but I ain't getting on that train, and I ain't getting on anybody else's thing. I'll do my own thing. Well, I better turn some lights on. Now we're in the dark. Well, shit, that's bright enough. But no, I just want everybody, I want everybody to feel welcome. And Casey, you probably shouldn't be in here. It'd probably hurt your ears because of me on the rant. But no, I just want everybody to come to the where we're giving stuff away. I want everybody to feel like, I don't want you guys to give to me money or whatever. You know, if you guys decide to give me something and say, hey, give us away on your show, do a video about it. I'll do that. I'll show you guys when we give it away. If you wanted to say, heck, I got 75 flashlights, give them away 5 a week on your show. I'll do that. I want to be honest with everybody that's here. I don't want to be the person saying, give me, give me, give me, give me. And I ain't gonna put a GoFundMe up. I ain't doing this to raise money. And they're like, well, you're hurting other people. No, I just want to be truthful with people. I want to, everybody's in hard times, and you know, and if you guys think this freaking video is a joke, go ahead. Unsubscribe, subscribe. I'm just telling the truth, just like Cam and them's trying to do. What is the truth? Do we got to wait till next week? Do we got to wait till the following week? What in the world's going on? You know, it's just that's why our country's, gone to shit because we got this person doing this and nobody wants to stand up for certain channels. And oh, he's got more subscribers. I'm going to stand up with him. But it's about the same situation that went on with Cam. F him because he don't have subscribers. He don't have the merchandise. You know, I don't know. I don't know Cam. I don't know Will. I ain't never met him, but I have met Travis. I gave him merchandise for his show. I thought we was going to help Miss Blue Moon. I thought we was going to help others. But, yeah, I'm tired of this crap, and that's why I started doing my own show. I don't have to worry about chat. You know, Miss Blue Moon and mods, do the best job they can do to treat people with respect, But this bull crap, making up lies, I seen different proofs and videos, and that's what I said. I'm going to keep digging on this, and I'm going to do my giveaway. But, I don't want you guys feel like you're on a ride here. I ain't doing my part. I'm trying to do my part. If you guys give me something to give away, I'll give it away. But that's like the farm videos. Everybody said, "Why'd you act like a dumbass on camera?" Well, I did that for a little laughter. Laughter's good for you. But it wasn't like where I was going for laughter and trying to lead somebody on. I ain't trying to lead anybody on, but if you're on with somebody and you see they screwing the people over in your channel over, and you guys all got the same subscribers, well, why ain't you guys said anything saying, look at this? That's what I see Cam and Will doing. Say, why are they screwing each other? And, they're taking advantage of these people. Why ain't they standing up for them? But that's what I'm saying. I ain't trying to run people's shows down. But, and that's like, it's just like, Will ain't, when he does a video of somebody, he is not trying to really make fun of them. He's just trying to make them out of an ass where they've been lying to everybody. I like when they do that. When they know it's a lie, they got evidence to back it up. And guess what? Will and them's coming for that ass. Because it's just like, he said, oh, some kind of documents about Jeff B. You know, them guys don't sit on their ass for nothing. You know, he's gonna have your girlfriend. But I'm gonna drop the link. And if you guys want to come up, come up. I probably feel just like you guys, but I see the scrut. A lot of people ain't watching it, whether they're tired of bullcrap. There's the link. If anybody wants it, they're welcome. But no, I just want everybody to know, I rode that train. I rode everything that they say. I'm done believing that shit. That's why I do my own thing now. I better open the back room up. I'm tired of lying. I know there's more to the Jeff B story, but where are we going to get the truth? That's what I want to know. Where are we going to get the truth? I see him in different chats. There's screenshots of him being in there, you know, and that's what I said. There's Urban.
Oh, right away.
I can't get you in here, Urban. Well, bye-bye, Urban. I'll try it again. Hi, Urban.
Hello, Larry. Larry, Left Coast Entertainment here. We want to ask you one question. Will you
What?
do an interview? Just one question.
Yeah.
Could you please tell us how you really feel?
Oh, well, I feel like shit because these people, they've had almost 7 days to bring this shit out, and they're still sitting on their thumbs. We still ain't got any information, and you got this person says this person, when are we going to get the true facts? If you got evidence, come out with it. And it's like I said, I had a friend share a video with me of Jeff B. Do I believe that really happened? No. And I got the video. I can post it on my channel. You know, was that woman that made that up? That about Jeff B. Was that true or was it false? There's stuff out there. There's a lot of documents about it. They lead us and feed us and put their donation links up, and it's just like people just needs to step back and see who the real enemy is.
Larry, when people see that video, which they will, why would a woman that does almost all cooking channel all of a sudden come out and say stuff like that? And she even says it in her video. Everybody has to go see that video. Please watch it. I stumbled on it by accident, but I want it out there.
But that's what I'm saying. People can say, well, I got evidence here, I got evidence there. But, you got Cam looking, you got Shane looking, you got Will looking, and, at least they got evidence of what they're talking about. And that's what I said. I'm going to still give my card giveaway, but, I'm going to still keep digging like everybody else is because we all want the truth on it instead of skipping it out and, oh, they'll come marching back in and they're the big saviors of I want to know the truth behind it.
Well, Larry, when the truth finally does come out, I hope all these people wake up. They keep saying about people in our country waking up, people in the country waking up. Well, here you go. Here's on the smallest level you can get people that aren't woke up. Welcome back, book girl.
And, that's like I see Book Girl. She comes through here a good bit. She's got any right on this freaking panel as I do. I appreciate what she does. There's a lot of people from their channel over there. I like those people. But don't tell me this person's bad, this person's bad, and they're just wanting the truth just like me.
Right. And they always attack Book Girl over there on them channels, and that's not right. She's giving her opinion. That's her opinion. If you don't like it, oh well. Grow up. Don't block her. Don't cut her off. Don't say, "Oh, I want to debate her. I'm gonna show her this and I'm gonna show her that." That's her opinion. She's allowed to have it. Jeez, this is America. When are you people going to learn that? There's a lot of other things going on. Quit stomping on everybody's constitutional rights. Freedom of speech, freedom of religion, freedom to travel, freedom to address your government. There's what we should be going by. This attacking everybody when you don't agree with what they say is wrong. Sorry, that's my feelings. My opinion, that's just me.
But this is the point, and Book Girl, I don't need to take this to heart, but a few weeks ago they sat there and called you a little bitch. Do you treat women that way? That's what pisses me off.
Right.
That that's uncalled for because she had an opinion. You're going to sit there and call her a little bitch.
Right. Let me answer
That
Miss.
pisses me off.
Larry, let me answer Miss Blue Bloom's question. I don't know because she just says it's a very close friend of hers. She doesn't give no name, so I don't know who she's talking about. It just popped up on my YouTube channel the one day, and I went, this is very interesting. I think this should be out after I watched the video with all the BS that's going on.
But that's what I'm saying. If they didn't want this, tension, you know, they shouldn't have freaking said it. They shouldn't have called this person and say, "Hey, get him over here, get him over here, get him over here." Now they're all drug in it, and it's time to sort it out. And that's what I said. And then you got 15 other channels. They're over there searching. Well, I think they better start searching because you got other channels that are saying, "Hey, Jeff B." Now there's multiple officers that's got shot. These people's going to overturn every blade of grass to find out what's going on. And that's what I said. Don't come in my chat room and say some of these people's bad. Yeah, I thought they was bad, but after I've been here 2 more years and I see what's going on, they're just trying to open your eyes.
Yes, definitely. You got to stand back and listen. Listen to everybody. Don't just, get caught up in all the drama and stuff and this and that. Sit back and listen to them. Listen to what they're saying. Listen to what they're talking about. And you'll learn a lot from them. Especially
But
the ones that are always.
but
Go
that's
ahead.
what I'm saying. I mentioned some of these other channels. I don't got anything against them, but I do approve of their research, and when they research it, they got evidence. I ain't trying to make them look bad or sound bad or make one person look better, but I see the work that they do put in it. They deserve the credit where they got evidence. They got the chat up there. They can show what's going on. But where they're sitting there calling each other names, you know, there's a telephone that does a screenshot, so you can see what's really being said, and they're like, "Oh, holy shit! I shouldn't have said that." You know, they better think before they open their mouth.
Exactly right. They're hurting other people that really need help. Something happens to a family member and they really need help. And now they're not going to be able to get it because of people putting out false lies just to get clicks, views, and money. It is BS. I'm sorry. That's just the way it is.
But that's what I was saying. If anybody else tried to do a fundraiser for somebody, they ain't gonna believe them lest they do videos like I did for Alicia. They're gonna say, "Oh, that person ain't crippled. That person was in a car wreck," and you got to go show the whole dang footage of where the car hit something, so they was in the hospital because nobody gets any bleach on that. Hi, Tom. Nice to see you in here. Sorry you seen my rant, but I'm just tired of this crap.
Let me address something here, Larry. Um, Book Girl, yes, that name you put up there is that lady. And if you go to her channel, the video is still up. I'm watching it right now. I went right to her channel and found it. It's down pretty far. It was put on her channel 11 months ago. It has a blue screen with a blue wolf and has Jeff B on it. Please, if the link doesn't work, go to her channel and look it up.
But no, I don't want anybody to look bad. But when we see this bullshit, we just need to come out and call it.
Well, it's not you making anybody look bad, Larry. They're making themselves look bad. They did it on their own.
But how long are we going to have to wait to get answers?
Well, until somebody else brings it out, because the people that are putting out the lies are not going to they're not going to come out and tell the truth. They're not. They're going to run. You're not going to see them on YouTube for a while. They're going to have an excuse for this. They're going to have an excuse for that.
But that's what I said. Only thing we can do to help one another, we got to go and do our own searching and come to these channels and give them what these documents. Now we're doing the same thing for Jeff B. as we're looking for documents for Joe Biden.
Right. Larry,
That,
let me break in for a second here. Could you please drop the link? Ms. wants to come up on the panel. I read here.
okay, yeah. I'm trying, Urban. Hold on.
There you go, Book Girl. We see what you put up there. Yep. That's what we said. Receipts. You got the receipt right there.
Did it go in there, Urban?
No, I don't see it, Larry.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. You're getting better at this.
Yeah, I still suck at it, but that's okay.
Practice.
At least
Practice.
oh, now I gotta go find Miss.
Oh. Yeah, she tends
She's
to get
probably
lost once
back.
in a while.
Well, she's probably back there, and I ain't even back there.
Well, she's back there putting the makeup on and stuff and putting the perfume on and doing her
But no,
eyelashes.
I'm just at the point, if we're gonna help one another, just start calling the lies out. I don't see her, Urban.
I don't either. She's
I
still putting on her makeup.
I thought maybe she's probably has ice bags everywhere. She's probably hot under the collar.
Oh, she is.
But no, I want to welcome everybody. It's just like Book Girl. Maybe she don't have nothing to give, but she can definitely look up, research something, and say, "Hey guys, you guys need to look at this. This here will help you guys out." I don't want to throw her out. She's got information. She might help us.
Right.
This
Right.
there's just so many different people's got so much information, and it's like, you know, if Will came over here and said, "Larry, can I get on your panel?" I'd say, "Yeah." That's how much respect I got for him because his people did help Miss Blue Moon. I don't want them people to not come in here, but
Right. Let me.
if they're in my chat and they see somebody lying about something, I hope they do uh, pull them out of the chat and say, "Hey, you're full of shit. Come over to my show and I'll show you the proof on that." That's what I want to see. I want them to call out everybody. Hi, Boo Boo. Sorry
Oh,
about the
okay.
rant.
Larry, let me read you Miss Blue Moons because she's yelling. Larry, you don't want me on panel. I'm pissed. I will name drop and blow this shit up. So you answer her on that one.
She wants me to answer on that. That's why I ain't seen her in the back room. We don't, she gets riled up, and I didn't want to do this show because I want to do community, but people's letting it drag on, drag on, drag on, and it's like, when is everybody going to stand up for America? It's the same thing. When are we going to stand up for each other for these groups? Will and Cam and say Shane and they're all asking you. It ain't no difference. When are we going to stand together? When are we going to let people keep fucking over people? It's just like Will said. He did it. You know, it's time to call them out. If you're drifting, we're going to come after you. Because they see the facts, and usually when they do that, they got evidence. They 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 dig. That's what that's what I like about their channel. I used to think when people told me that, oh, they're just picking fights with your chat. No, they was just calling the bullshit out. That's what I found out about that.
Hello, Boo Boo. Uh-oh.
Miz, do you want to come up here?
Miss Blue Book Girl, it's not that you have thick skin. We know you do, but still, it's nice to hear that other people agree with some of the stuff you say. It's your opinion. You have a right to explain it. Bottom line, nobody should be attacking nobody about their opinion. It's ridiculous.
But the thing is, every time she comes on there, there's somebody comes after and like, well, I don't know why you got her on there. And then when she's in there, they block her. That's what I'm saying. Let her speak her opinion. You know, don't tell her she's wrong. That's her opinion. That's what the point that I'm trying to make. You know, they keep this narrative going on and, oh, give me donations. And then it's just like, you know, some people took donations a few months ago for different things on their channel, and they never showed if it ever happened. Did he get this done? Did he get this done? He took this much donations. That's what I'm saying. We need to start calling their asses out when you're donate to them. Say, where's the video on this? I want to see what you done.
Right, right. Well, look at me. I got either timed out or blocked on David's channel, and I don't usually never ever say anything to get blocked from. I'm always trying to be very respectful with people, especially it's their channel, it's their chat. But somehow I got either blocked for a while or timed out. I don't know which one, but I made a comment, and then all of a sudden, none of my comments were showing up. So tell me what happened.
Well, and that's the thing. I seen the same thing, and it's just like the other night. they found out Lily J was so hot under the collar, she was like, "Why did they block me?" And hold on, hold on.
You checking the back? There she is.
But anyway, that's what I'm saying there. They were saying she wasn't blocked. Then after you start digging about it, you find out she was blocked. Even Rhino found out she was blocked. And it's just like, oh, so and so's using Larry's password or his thing, and he's using him, And then and that was Freedom Pop. They said he was using mine, but now he's blocked in there. When are we going to call the bullshit on the bullshit?
Right. Hello, Miss Blue Moon.
Hi, friends.
Hi, miss.
You got all your makeup on right?
Hey, everybody. I'm gonna refresh and I'll come back.
Okay.
So how are you today, Erin?
I'm doing fine. My gout moved down to my wrist, but oh well, I'll live with it.
Oh my goodness, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was in a deep sleep, so I got a phone call.
Hi, Boo Boo.
Boo Boo
Hi,
says
Edna.
Boo Boo says they're blocked on rhinos too.
Hi, Lily. Teely. Book Girl. Hi, Time. Okay, Time, look. I will break this down for you. Okay? You have been here. Larry P is a quiet show. We have no drama. We're all about community. We like helping each other. We like doing for others. And everything that is done on this show is from the pockets of Larry and Edna or the mods. We don't ask nobody for nothing. Larry don't drop a link. He don't have a cash app. He don't ask nobody for no money. He ain't up here begging every day, asking people for money. Everything we do here out of our own pockets from Larry P show. Okay, but this is the deal. You can't go around and mind your own business. You can't just try to do good for the community because you've got these bullshit people out here with these channels that want to cause chaos, that want to take advantage of people, that want to cuss women, that want to report and take other channels down. They want to sit up on their panels and mouth you. And then if you try to defend yourself, they block you. And we've all gotten bad messages. We've all gotten bad calls. We've all seen the videos. It's been brought to our channel. So Larry figures it's time to address it. And that is what is going on. And what it comes from is the person that put the video up saying Jeff B was shot. Whole bunch of drama and chaos. Then Jeff B shows back up, lets everybody know, okay, he was shot and several FBI agents, and it wasn't on the news, wasn't in the paper. Don't nobody know nothing, but yeah, it happened because Jeff B said so. A lot of people don't believe it. Oh, you're welcome, Time. A lot of people don't believe it. A lot of people ask questions. They get yelled at. They get cussed out. They get told, go ride that horse. Do what you want to do. Okay, the mods cuss you out. They block you. They tell you it ain't none of your business. Well, okay. YouTube is public. Everything anybody comes on YouTube and puts is for the public. They can take it, watch it, move on. They could take it, pick it apart, and say what they want to say. That's what makes it our damn business. Now, this has upset me because Larry and Edna are good people. They do a lot. They've done a lot. They're still trying. They don't have a large channel. The only thing that I can figure out is people prefer chaos and bullshit and scammers and being taken advantage of because that's where they are. The chats that have those discussions. People would rather donate to grown ass men that are capable of working as to donate to a girl in a wheelchair that's in that wheelchair of no choice. And you know who I'm talking about, Time, because you are here. You want to play the game just to donate the card to her. See, that's community. And that's what it's about. But no, we got grown ass men out here causing chaos and lying, and they're all swearing to it. And in the meantime, they want to call all these females bitches like they did the book girl. Okay, because she likes to debate, because she ain't gonna kiss your ass and just believe what you're saying to her and keep her mouth shut. No, she doesn't have to. She's a grown ass woman. She can say what she wants to say. She has
Urban,
the right. Ain't that what we're fighting for? What, Larry?
Urban dropped out. I'll have to go see. Maybe he wanted to drop out because he's starting to get heated up and mad. But no, you're right on that. And Time come over and checked on her every day when we did the fund me for her, and I appreciate him doing that. It's
Right.
just like I said, he's willing to help her to make sure she had that card. He ain't just thinking about himself, but he's trying to give back to the community. Maybe he's struggling. That's why I'm saying, you know, I ain't trying to bring beef up against people, but they have these people like Book Girl and different people say don't let them on your page. Well, shit, half of them's been blocked. That's your own freaking subscribers wanting answers. That's what makes me mad. You can't go to somebody's show and put your opinion out there because they block you. You know, we went this week to try to figure out about this Jeff B thing, and when you go there looking, you get blocked, you get timed out. Well, they must don't want any answers. Oh, it ain't your business. Well, they're the ones that came out and put it in big bold letters. The FBI said he was shot, and then when people starts looking and overturning and calling the law enforcement and shit, and they find out, oh, we don't got any information on this, you know, looks like we got to show documents now that didn't happen, but it's been 6 or 7 days and nobody's got any answers. When are we going to wake the hell up, come together, take our country back? That's why we got this infighting, because Book Girl's got her opinion, but we can't agree with her. You know, that's what I'm saying. The infighting, or, it's like a few months ago, you know, Will got threats thrown at him on his family. None of that shit should have happened. Yeah, he forgave them, but he said, don't bring that shit back to my freaking yard or he'll handle it. I'd like people truthful. It's going to come out and say, you're going to throw this shit in my door. I'm going to throw it back. It works both ways. When you freaking go public with somebody and say they've been shot, well, heck, he only lives 100 miles away. Go out there and check, and then or get on the internet and look. Call your police departments, and then if they're lying, kick their asses on down the road. You know, that's what I say we should do.
And I do
Sorry
agree
for
with that.
interrupting.
Oh, you're fine. Tanya Burns, that'd be a big fat no.
Big, big
No,
fat no.
really, this is going to go on and on and on until somebody steps up and tells the truth. And that's a
Well,
simple.
but that's what I'm saying. I'm going to do the same thing I usually do. I'm going to give the cards that, was donated to the group for the mods. And, I'm going to do what I said when I dawn. And, after this, I'm going to start digging even harder to find out what the truth. We're going to let this go on for months and months. I ain't, I'll still give stuff away and stuff. It ain't like I'm asking for donations or anything. But I think we all should get off our ass and find out what the truth is. And then if we find out more people's involved, because I know he didn't come up with this as his own idea. I know there's a lot of people involved because there's no way that he came up with this idea. And especially after the damn video that I seen that woman put out, you know, there's no way a train wreck came up with this with his idea. I know there's more behind it.
Hey, I think check the back room.
There you are, Urban.
Yeah, Tina P, that's right. Okay, but this is Boo Boo, don't feel bad just because you got blocked from rhinos. A lot of people are blocked from rhinos. And I'm sure if any of us would show up over there, we'll be blocked too. But this is the thing. He sits up there and he rants and he raves. And I'm bringing this up because it's being talked in chat. And if you say anything that he disagrees with, he'll block you or he'll cuss you out. Okay, but girl does not deserve to be cussed out, whether she can handle or not, whether she has thick skin or not. The point is, she has a right to her opinion. Everybody has a right to their opinion. Okay, more people should have an opinion about someone who hates America, someone who hates American women. And I got to say, the funniest thing I find about that is that man sits up there, hates American women, and cusses them out, talks about how worthless they are, but that's who donates to him. Now, make that make sense. So, do you blame him or do you blame the women? I really don't know. But we went over to Rhinos the other night, and it was a bunch of chaos. If anybody missed the videos, go watch them. But a lot of us got cussed out in there. Lily J did, Edna Price did, I did. But I had this
Urban
little
did.
Irvin did. Okay, Irvin had a mod after him. But I got cussed of I'm a liar and I effed over train wreck and I was in love with him and all kind of craziness. A girl I had never even talked to, knew of her, but never talked to her. But that's the way she come at me because I was simply trying to say, hey, Lily J is blocked. Hey, that is Lily J talking. And that girl came at me like that. So I respectfully asked Rhino. I got on the panel. I'm not scared. And I asked Rhino, could I address her? Okay, that was cool with him. So I addressed her. So she left a comment. Okay. And all through the chat, oh, I'm stalking her now. I came at her. No, she came at me. Or I wouldn't even addressed her. Okay, she matters nothing to me. But then Rhino goes on her comment under the video and apologizes to her. Says if he would have known that I was going to address her, then he wouldn't have let me on the panel. After I asked him if I could. So make it make sense, boo-boo. You can't make sense of these shows. I've been watching them for a while. Everybody knows that. Everybody's seen what was done to me. And I'm the one that was attacked. I was a liar. I was a grifter. There was nothing wrong with me. I didn't go through nothing that I was telling anybody about. That's what they said. And that went on the whole time I was fighting cancer. And it's still going on. Check the back room, Larry. And I'm still being harassed. And I'm still getting stuff said to me. The people, you know what? This YouTube is worse than school. It's worse. These are grown ass supposed to be adults attacking each other like vicious dogs. And everybody just jumps on it like they're part of that pack. Nobody backs up. Nobody wonders why a person says the things that they do. No, they just go for the throat. They don't care if a person's right or wrong. They don't care. And I tell y'all this, and now there are some rules here tonight. Anybody's welcome to come on this panel and speak your piece as long as it's respectful. Say what you want in the chat as long as it's respectful. Because if it ain't, you're out of here. And this is fair warning to anybody. Do not say one negative word in that chat, CBC, or the mods will ban you. Not delete your comment. They will ban you. I take that personal because I tell you what, when all this stuff was going on and everybody was attacking me, and all I was trying to do was get gas money to get to a chemo treatment, Will and his wife and his people over there were the ones that helped me do that. And I'm loyal to them. And anything from there is personal between me and them. But I am loyal to them, and I will be, because until you have walked in my shoes, you don't know what it feels like to be alone. You don't know what it feels like to be diagnosed with cancer. You don't know what it feels like to drive yourself to appointments. You don't know what it feels like when you're there by yourself and all your hair falls out. And all these so-called people, and you know exactly who you are. You wanted to text me. You wanted to say how you hated Travis. You wanted to say how bad of a person he was. And you quit texting me. But you never missed a beat in his chat. That ain't loyalty. That ain't loyalty. And right here, right now, I've been waiting a minute. But all y'all can kiss my ass and lose my number. And that's the way I feel about it. I'm tired of keeping my mouth shut, y'all. I have put up with this stuff long enough. You cannot move forward hanging on to the past. I'm done with it. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm done with everybody's bullshit. But girl, please don't leave. You can have one. Is she on here?
She dropped out, but no, I wanted Book Girl to come up here, and I wanted to talk to her for a few minutes, but
She
she
says she'll
dropped
be
out.
right back. She says she'll be right back, Larry.
But no, if she needs the link again, I'll drop it to her. But you know, I had a few words to say to her, you know, and if she comes in here, I'll let her go ahead and get out what she wanted to say. But you know, but no, I just think everybody's just been watching the wrong people, you know. Yeah, everybody's in need and help to get here, get there, you know. It ain't just that, you know. Some people get 2,000, some get 2,500, you know. They get a lot of money, but the people that needs help, you know, these people that's getting money, they're taking advantage of everybody else, you know. It's just like if you go to a free church or something, you know, people's in there, heck, they might get $3,000 a month, but you know, somebody that's in need, they just don't. Heck, they could go out and buy it, but they'd rather just take it so that other person wouldn't get it.
Well, that's exactly right, Larry. And Tina, you're right. She remembers when all that was going on. And that was going on while they were trying to get donations for me. But this is what I want to point out to people, okay? This is what is so sad, because there are people out there hurting. There are people with children, there's elderly, there's handicapped, there's all kind of people out there. Somebody that just lost their job, okay, and they reach out because they need help, okay. But when you're trying to do for somebody, then somebody else jumps up like their stuff is more important. And I am not a beat around the bush person. Okay. What I'm talking about is when Travis was supposed to do that show for me and he did it, Rhino popped up. His wife and his kid. Well, okay, here's a big fun fact. He has no wife, he has no kid. Okay, and then they go too far when Lori C is needing prayers and she's been in the hospital, still is, and she's got all this serious stuff going on. Okay, then what is it? They jump up, oh, Jeff B got shot. Takes everybody's focus, their prayers, the positive vibes, everything away from Lori by going on this big bullshit about Jeff B getting shot. That's the way they do it. And they make me sick. And I tell you what, y'all can come at me, you can say whatever you want, because you know what, I tell you this. You can't say nothing that ain't already been said. And y'all ain't gonna hurt my feelings. Because I tell you one thing I have learned since I've been dealing with YouTube and the people on here, and it is just sad. It is just sad. But I want somebody to tell me, how is it that a grown ass man that lives in a car that gets $3,000 a month sends his money overseas to a girl that is not even his wife while he lives in a car and takes donation from these sorry ass American females that continue to donate to him, continue to show up, continue to support him. He gets way more money than I do. He's got that cash app up there every day, begging and asking for donations and stuff like that. Do I? Do I? No, because you know what? When all this happened to me, I'm like, you know what? I've had enough. Like, my God, I was in a bad situation and I was desperate for help. But you know what? I would rather walk to a chemo appointment as to ever come on one of these channels and ask for help again. And it ain't the treatment from the CBC. They were good to me. It was the people on the chats, the people on the messages that are vicious, vicious. But none of this to me. And me, myself, I've been sitting back watching hard. I watch all shows, all chats, watch everybody, see where they go, who's saying what, who's doing what. I've been dealing with it for a while. And myself, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'll lay it all bare. I do not care. Oh, boo boo, thank you. I cried too when I got my new underwear. I ain't even lying. I am not even lying. Y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know how fast I lost weight and stuff. All my clothes were too big. My underwear was too big. Everything, boo boo. Like, I had nothing to wear. I'm not even lying. When Will and them helped me and I got my new drawers, I was crying. I really was. I was so proud of them. I wanted to take a picture of them and post them, but you know, I just had to draw the line there. But yeah, Will and them made that happen for me. And then Larry sent me some in the mail.
You don't need to tell about this.
Well,
How'd you know what size, Larry?
Oh, Edna told us.
Okay.
But no, and that's what I said. You know, you can hate them, or the thing that I like about them, yeah, they do the research. They don't come out and run their mouth about something. they usually got facts. And that's what I said. If we're going to put stuff out there public, you better have your facts because you're gonna have somebody say, "Well, I want to see the facts." You put that stuff out there, you better have the facts, and that's what I said. Everything that I seen that they did, they come out with facts, and he's just trying to wake everybody up to what's going on, and it's like, why ain't anybody believing this? That's what I don't understand. And when I got away from that, yeah, I stopped in there to tell people hi because I had other friends over there, you know, and then Miss Woman said, just go do your own show, and because she needed somewhere to go and, I needed somewhere to go, but then I just kept back and watching. It's like, well, you got your own show. Yeah, I got my own show, but I like going over and seeing other friends too, but I don't like when I go over to see friends and I can't see them because I get blocked.
Well, they block you because they don't want the truth told. Because if anybody tells the truth, it ruins their scam. Or should I say, their hoax. And this is for all you people in the back, okay? Everyone needs to understand something, okay? It never was about the wrench. It was about the treatment. That's all that it was about. You people need to understand. And what you know what you people need to do is shut the fuck up. That's what you need to do. Okay? Surely you've got a life, a house, a man, a wife, a dog, something to take care of, as to spend all your time on YouTube running your mouth on stuff that you don't even know. Come in on the butt end of a conversation. Oh, but you know everything and you've got everything to say about it. It is just sickening. Sickening. And you know what? The more I think about Book Girl getting called a bitch, the madder that I get about it because she doesn't deserve that. I am sick of people going on their panel talking shit to anybody they want. When you go to defend yourself, they block you. You're a coward. You're a coward. You don't want the truth told because if the truth gets told, then there goes your donations. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. And a man that lives in his car taking money from women and elderly honestly has the nerve to turn around and call a female a bitch because she has an opinion. I've seen Book Girl on several channels offering to debate, giving an opinion just like everybody else. But see, people don't like that. People don't like that because you know what? She can debate. I've heard her talk. And she is educated and she knows what she's talking about. That's why she scares them. They don't want to go there with her. They don't want to go there with her. And I heard somebody say that Denise would tear Book Girl's ass off. Well, I'd buy a ticket to that. I'd buy a ticket to that and I'd bet on Book Girl. You know what, Larry? I respect you. I respect you. I respect your show. I myself, I appreciate what you do here because I have been on the side of needing help. And it just makes me so happy that you, Ned, and allow me to be here and be part of your channel when you're about community. You do back up what you say. You do everything that you said you're going to do. You've done it. And I appreciate you. And why more people don't come here, I have no idea. They are all about bullshit and chaos. That's all I know.
Well, it's just like, when we did Alicia, we we did that. We didn't ask for money. We just went and videoed her and told her what things she needs, and said send it to her and different things. And I would do a video of us taking it to her, having Christmas with her. You know, just what a stamp or card cost. People couldn't even do that. They sent a card with, but what I'm saying, there wasn't one card by itself, just, from somebody that didn't have no money. And just send one card just to say, have a nice Christmas. Or, we wasn't asking for money, but just get her something so she could, go get her some clothes and different things that she wanted, you know. But you think when we said send a card or something, you think she would have got hundreds of cards, but there wasn't one. That's where it's funny. And then you got people over there putting on a show to donate to somebody that's getting 25, 3,000, $2,000 a month, and they're getting donations over there. You know, that's what I don't understand. They'll donate to that, but when you do see somebody in need, and that's like Lori C, she needed help, but they've already got a number out there of what she needs, find out from her daughter before you go to see what she needs. You know, reach out to Kayla. You know, they said she needed prayers. I felt bad when they said she needed prayers. Well, we prayed for her. And, that night I said, I'm going to make sure she gets those praying hands and stuff because those prayers will go with her and help her get a little hope. And, the next day I hear they're pulling the tube out. That's good. But, I know, at least I know that it's not a host that they got going on. Kayla sent me pictures. I seen it. I seen what she was going through. You know, that I know it's not a lie. So this Jeff B thing that they got going, after I went and watched a lot of the videos that I seen and different things, you know, go watch it. Go do some research for yourself. Don't get caught up in that shit. And that's all I see, CBC and Cam and them, I see them doing the research. And, when they got research, they have stuff there to prove what they're doing. That's what I want to see. I want to see proof of this crap. That's the only thing I'm saying. And I didn't see Book Girl come back in, but anyway, since she didn't come back in, no, Book Girl, thank you for all you do, trying to wake people up. And that's the way with anybody from CBC, thank you for trying to wake people up. I'm glad you guys are like the YouTube sheriff, and you call people out on their shit, and that's what I want to see. When they're lying, I want people to do videos to show where they're calling their bullshit. But anybody can talk now.
Larry, do you want to address Time's question there in the comments? Well, Larry, has anybody been buying Alicia's since Christmas? Because Valentine's Day is fast approaching.
No, Alicia had a nice Christmas because you guys, I bought probably $180 worth of stuff, and and that's what I said. I know you all were struggling, and I didn't ask you guys to help, but I said you guys could. But there's a lot of you, all you guys donated to her. Thank you. You know, I don't want I don't want you guys to send stuff when you guys can't even help yourself. I want people here that wants community just like I do. I don't want you. If you can't help, if we're doing something, send a card. What's $2 or $3? And I seen some people, and it's like, how did she like her gift? I was like, I didn't know that was from you. And they was like, yeah. And I was like, well, thank you for donating to her. I appreciate everything that everybody does. But the thing is, the narrative they got now if anybody would ever need help, they ain't gonna help because they got bullshit like's going on with Jeff B and shit. They don't want to drug into that and help anybody. And it's like, well, maybe I shouldn't have said anything about this tonight. Okay. If I didn't stand up and say anything about it, what are they going to do? Let it go on, let it go on? Well, that's why our country's in the shape it is. You know, they let it go on, and then we got a big problem to try to back out. And it's like, why ain't there anybody standing up? What happened to I'm American and where we can speak of what we think? It's just like when Book Girl goes somewhere. She don't have nowhere where she can speak with her mind. Everybody sits up there and call them bitches or liars or, that ain't respectful. They got the same rights as everybody. But no, I ain't thought of anything about Valentine's. The thing is where they got the Jeff B thing and the Travis thing going, you know, it takes away from things like that. And that's what I'm saying. I don't, I ain't the best person, but I can see the way they take away from other groups because, you know, they say these people's causing trouble, but they're really not. I thought they were too at one time, but after I seen the way they bring the evidence behind them, you know, that's all you can speak by is your name, and that's all you can stand yourself with is your name. And that's what I noticed about them. When they bring it, they bring it.
Okay, Larry, can I ask a question here?
Yeah.
If the people would like to send Valentine's Day cards to Alicia, would you see that they're delivered?
Yeah, I'll send them. I'll do a
Okay.
video of it. You know, if I can still drop the address in there, and if you send a Valentine's card and say if we come up with a date, we'll do so many Valentine's cards to her on this date. If I talk to you guys and you guys want to do this, just do it. You see how many she does get. We did this with for try to get her a gift card to take her shopping and do some things with her.
Mhm.
If you guys want to do that, the people in the chat, you know, say something, say you guys want to do it. We'll do a Valentine's thing to see how many Valentine's gifts we can, or not gifts, but cards that we can get to her. I'll do videos on that.
Okay, hang on a minute, guys. Book Girl, you're back in the chat now. You want to come back up on panel? You're welcome. Please come back up here.
But no, it's like the other. Well, months ago they was like, "Why do you let her in here?" I think she has any right as much as I do come on here, but it's like months of probably when Miz had her thing. Shar went over there and tore Travis's shit up, and I was like, "Why did she do that?" And then I had to think about it and watch more videos. But I seen why she did that. She was tired of the bullshit that they put on. You know, I just think she's one of those people. You fuck around, you're gonna find out. We're gonna get the evidence, and I like people like that. It's gonna come out and call their bullshit. But that's what I said. A lot of people said I shouldn't have did this video, but I think it's time to just start calling their bullshit bluff. Because, like I said, evidence is building up right now. Uh, Cam's evidence is building up. Will showed a bunch. There's stuff that's going to be dropping here in a few months. I figure. Just keep digging, and we'll find out it is true. So,
Hey,
if
Larry. Tina P said they had their cash apps before they had the daughters. Wonder how much they got before her mom and daughter put up the cash app.
Mm.
Oh, that's a good question, Tina.
Yeah.
That's a real good question.
But
Is
that's
Booker
what I'm
back?
saying. But no, that's what I'm saying. Why are people letting them lead them? And it's like you hear story after story, and it's like, why do they keep pushing this narrative? That's what I want to know. Because they've already been caught. There's already been too much evidence, and then it's like Will showed the evidence where they no, there's where they went to other shows and they said multiple police officers was shot. Well, I live in Ohio. You know, I would see that all over my news. You know, that's another lie they told. So now they're going to have to pull themselves out of that.
Hi, Susie.
Hi,
But,
Susie.
You know what,
but
Larry, you're
no,
right. Because it's like they come up with a cause and they write it for as long as they can. Okay, they've come up with this one, you know, took the attention away from Lori C, and they're going to run with it as far and hard as they can until it completely plays out. Whether everybody just forgets about it, moves on, or they would tell the truth.
but that's what I'm saying. How far are they going to go with this? Lori C was fighting for her life. I didn't have to. You know, I if I hear something like that, and then I talk to another friend, then I'm friends with her on Facebook, and I see that, I know the truth, because I talked to her. But the thing is, that's why I sent out the next night when I heard that, I sent those prayers out to her. I sent those praying hands and stuff because I knew she needed help. And her daughter Kayla, she didn't have to send me that proof, but she received it. But she was pretty honest about it. That's what I'm saying. It's going to come down where we got to show it. They're in bad shape for anybody to believe us.
And that is the whole point right there, Larry. Because when they keep coming out with their crap, okay, just like what they're doing now, people question it. Okay, why do people have to question it? Because they lie so much. Okay, then when something serious is really going on, like what's going on with Lori C, then I have seen that people question that because you just don't know how far they will go or what to believe when they lie so much. And that is a sad part about it. We are trying on this channel very hard to be about community and help people and stuff. But yet we look at other channels and we see this stuff going on. And we see what the people are saying. They're doubting what's being said. Oh, did that really happen? Is she really sick? Did he really do this? All that. That's what causes the divide in the community because nobody knows who to trust anymore. Nobody knows to believe what anybody's saying. I will tell you this though. Larry P does videos. He shows everything he does. If he says he's going to do it, he does it. And he has videos on his page to back it up. Okay, show me these other channels that are doing that. Where's the proof? Where's the money really going? People really need to stop and think about what they're doing because people make it hard for other people. And it doesn't make sense. It's just sad. It's sad. But I tell y'all this for a fact. Lori C's truly in the hospital. And she really is having a hard time. And she really can use your prayers. And that is a fact. I saw it with my own eyes. And that's a shame that you got to be like that, Larry. But they're making it to where everybody's questioning everything because of okay, example, when you gave all those thousands of dollars of merchandise to Travis to help the community. We were going to do big things with all that, and none of it got done. None of it got done. You had nothing about teddy bears. You sent them to be handed out for the children. Okay? They were left sitting in a box. And another person that came on our channel once in a while went and got that box and went and took those teddy bears to the police station and to the fire department. That's how children got those teddy bears. It wasn't because the man that said that they were going to deliver them delivered them. He didn't. He left them sit in a box and left the whole damn state. And Larry got burnt in the process over thousands of dollars worth of merchandise. But yet people still go support them. People still love them.
And when he makes a promise, he sees it through.
That's absolutely right, Irvin.
No, I'm not talking. No, I'm not talking about Larry does, yes, but I'm saying Travis says, "Oh, when I promise, I see it through." Well, there's two examples right there that he doesn't follow through.
How many of you guys heard him say he drives around the United States just helping people? Tell me who he helped. Because he went to Rhinos and hooked up a wire? Or went and put some nails on a board? Come on now. That ain't the whole United States, people.
But why does he have to drive around the United States and do stuff? Why can't he stay there with his mom, obviously, who's an up there in age and stuff? Why can't he stay there and do help in that community? You don't have to drive around the country. Do something in the community where you're at. That's it.
Okay, now Boo Boo said, then another girl had a baby, a friend of his girlfriend, and he said they won't release the baby until the bill was paid. He put up donation link for that. Okay, or he put up donation for that. Okay, but this is the thing. Insurance in the Philippines is free, people. It's free. Get it together. Do your research. If you're going to donate and put your money out, at least do it to a good cause. People that follow through on their word. And believe me, we are not jealous of subs or people that show up in chat, because we would rather the majority of them be on their chat because they are chaos. We are peaceful and drama free here. But what we are saying, you don't have to donate to this show. We don't even have a donation link. You don't have to participate with this show. But if you are going to put out your hard-earned money, make sure the people you donate to show you the receipts and they're doing what they say they're going to do. Poor Boo Boo.
But no, you can either be with me or go against me. But I know a lot of subscribers will probably be gone, or some would be coming back. But if you don't like what I'm doing, nobody, some people will support me, and most of it, it's my mods or me, coming up with ideas, or making sure it goes through of what we say we're going to do. But if it wasn't for all of us trying to help her, it wouldn't have got done. I want everybody to feel like they're welcome here.
That's right. Larry, Book Girl never came back to the back room.
No, she never came back.
But girl, if you come back in here and you hear us, please hit that link and come back up here and chat with us.
Yeah, if she needs a link, I'll drop her a link, and that's like, Cam, if Cam's watching, I'll drop him a link, Will, if he want to come up here, but he probably don't want to come up here. He's like, that guy's just an idiot. But it is what it is. I would tell him to his face. I like the way he goes after the truth. He gets the evidence, and He just slaps it right in your face. If you don't like it, oh well.
Well,
You
that's
know,
exactly
I
right, Lori, because when Will does shows, he shows receipts. It's on the panel, and you can see the receipts. He does screenshots, he does messages, he shows everything. He can back his word. He don't write checks his ass can't cash. That is for certain. But see, people tell you up front, "Oh, don't go over there." Just like you said, Larry, they're bad people. They're bad people over there. Don't go over there.
well,
And that's
that's what I'm
why people
saying.
find that.
You
Go
know,
ahead.
that's what I'm saying. When I seen him doing those videos, and I was like, well, what's he doing about Travis? Why is he saying these? And they're like, oh, don't worry about it. He's bad. And I'm like, okay. So he's like, don't watch him. And I was like, well, I watch him because I want to figure out what's going on. But after I watched him and see how he did things, and I'm like, shit, he's kicking asses and taking names. He's just throwing. He'll just go on there and just say, "Here, this is where they're lying." I like front to front with people. It tells the truth and instead of trying to over screw people. That's what I like about it.
Yeah, and that's right. And let me tell you, y'all don't want to mess with him too much because if you make him really, really mad, yeah, he'll take your girl too.
But that's what we need. That's what we need in these groups to come out with people to pull the bullshit that they're playing on the people. Will sits there on a standard. Now you got Cam, you got Shane. They're pulling these people out where the bullshit lies is, and that's why I said they'll go somewhere because they're tired of people fucking over people. That's what I want to see. If that's what they're on YouTube for, let them go at it. Let them prove where they're taking advantage of people. We don't need channels up here. It's just taking advantage of everybody.
You're exactly right.
But
You're
Irvin, if you got anything to say, I know I cut you off a few times. Just go ahead and talk.
Nope, you two are doing just fine. I am not stepping in the middle of you guys going. Keep it going. Just I'd like to say hello, Unchanged behind a pile. I just don't want to know what pile you're behind.
No, it's
But
unchained beyond the pale. And would you
Oh,
like to
okay. I gotta put my glasses back on.
sing or put your glasses on? You can have a link if you like Unchained. Yep.
I'm trying to drop the link.
Well, the thing of it
Hello,
is,
Chuck.
people go along, hey, Chuck. Anyway, the thing of it is people go along and they tell somebody a lie, hey, and then that person's like, yeah, and then they get several people involved, and they're like, oh yeah, and they're all going to swear to it, and then they do it, and then what? The sheriff shows up, CDC, and all his deputies, and they're going to burn it down because it's BS from the start. It stank, and nobody believed it to start with. So all y'all that had part to do in that, and y'all know who you are, y'all need to tell the truth. Y'all need to tell the truth because you know when the a whole lot of you will go down. The whole lot of you will go down. And we're gonna start with who thought of it, who sent the text, who showed up, who said what, who agreed, who said keep it going, And then we're going to move up to the bigger channels. And then everybody's going to be like, oh my God, are you serious? So y'all need to
Well,
come out.
then they can be like saying, "Oh, I done it." You're gonna have whisperings. "Oh, I done it." That's the thing you're gonna have. There's so many people I think wound up in this, and I think there's more in what they're saying. You know, you think if he did that, now there's more FBI or something or whatever it is, whoever got shot. They're saying there's more. Okay, we ain't found it in any papers. We ain't found it in any police stations. What are we going to see? Are we going to see Jeff B call the police department and come to his house and he'll say, "Hey, arrest me. I'm doing this video." It's hard to tell, what's going to go on, you
No, Larry,
know,
they're not going to do none of that because it was a lie from the very start. Every bit of it is a big damn lie. And there's
and
several people involved. And y'all need to come out and tell the truth.
and
And
that's the but I'm saying that's the thing. They lied. So maybe charges should be filed against them.
You can't shoot somebody by going bang bang. Simple.
okay, y'all. Larry, Tina P says what happened to the teddy bears and the marbles. Okay, Tina. Larry and Edna had bought a bunch of teddy bears and sent them to Travis for him to give out to the children. Well, Travis decided to leave that state and left the teddy bears sitting. So there is a gentleman that Travis knows that has a lot of medical problems. He doesn't get out much. He doesn't drive. He doesn't have a driver license. And he's sick a lot. And I do know him because I spoke to him on the phone. He was working with us on the website, which is a whole different story. But anyway, that's who this guy is. So this guy called me and it's like he's gone and those teddy bears are out there at his camper that he left. And I'm like, well, somebody needs to get them so the children can have them. And he's like, yeah, he's worried about it. He was real upset about it. So anyway, he had to find someone to take him and pay them to take him out there. And I told him, just talk to the man because it was right by the garage where the guys were and tell him that you need those teddy bears and what it's for. If it's a problem, call me. So he went out there and the man was real nice and he gave him the teddy bears and stuff. So he took them and gave them to the police department and the fire department for the children. And his name is Greg. And if y'all remember way back in the day, he had came on the panel a few times. And he's the one that took them. Now, as for the merchandise, which was bracelets and rings and necklaces and marbles, okay, thousands of dollars were given to Travis because there was a website where people could go and buy them and the money was to go for good causes in communities to help people, whether it was someone in chat, anybody that needed help. Larry P and Edna donated every bit of this stuff to Travis to help the community because at that time that's what it was supposed to be about. Well, nothing came of it. Nothing came of it. We don't know where the merchandise is. We don't know what Travis has done with it. I was told that it's just riding around in the back of his truck. I don't know. But Larry said, we're moving on. He gave it to Travis to do good with it. That's between Travis and God, what he does. Because Larry and Edna gave it to Travis in good faith. They are good people. They want to help people. So we don't know where the merchandise is. And
But
did I,
that's
Larry?
go ahead. Go ahead.
No, did you cover it? I'm
But
asking.
no, but no, and it's like Travis. He said I could have it back because he still had some of it. But I gave that to Travis. He was supposed to do with what he wanted with it. I don't want it back. I ain't an ending giver. I make a lot of stuff. I still got my ovens. I still got everything. I can make my own stuff. I can do my own thing. I ain't worried about that stuff. But the thing is, when I was involved with him the same time, I thought we could help people like you. And it just drug on, and nothing happened of it. I didn't want to make this show. But I met friends on here and different people, and you met different friends. I just thought, well, I can be myself and do my own channel. I don't need these people. But I do like having conversations, and that's why I said I'm gonna do my own thing. You can be with me or against me, but that's what I'm saying. You see these people, you think they're going after people, but the thing is, they're not. They're blocked in about everybody's chat, you know. And the only thing I can say to all of that is Cam, uh, who Sage, all you guys, go whoop that ass. That's all I can say about it. Go get the evidence. Find out who's all involved. If there's bigger channels, time to take them down. We don't need people out here lying to us and leading us down this road. Go out there and figure out what's the truth before you go on rambling about crap. You guys can go ahead and talk, and because I'm about ready to get off of here.
See, that's exactly right. That's what I was saying. Just like Chuck is saying, he don't know who to trust anymore. And that's the sad part about it, Chuck, is people that's out there taking advantage of people and getting their money or getting merchandise and all that, and then they're lying about it and they don't do what they say they're going to do, then nobody wants to help nobody. And that is sad. Just like they want to run CBC down, and I don't care who likes them and who don't. They do charity work. They have community. They help people. What, because they don't go around and boast about it? I do know for a fact they help Rhino with these Thanksgiving dinner, and the girl being one of them. The one Rhino called a bitch shortly after that. But you're right, it makes it hard for everybody, and it's not fair. That's part of the reason that Larry is upset tonight, and we came on here to let everybody know we are not part of this. We are not involved in it. Okay, we we don't participate, we don't approve, and that's why we're over here on our own channel trying to help people. There's people out there that need help, and it's getting worse every day. But when you have people going along taking advantage of people and lying and not doing what they say they're going to do, it makes it hard for everybody. It makes it hard for everybody. And yeah, Cam is welcome here, which is Uncle Tifa show. If y'all ain't never seen it, go check him out. CVC. Oh, and this is another thing I would like to know. You guys tell me, and yes, but girl, you're right. The Simple Warrior is nothing but a narc, and he is the one that reported Will's channel, got it taken down, and then tried to argue with Char the other night that it wasn't him. Yeah, it is. He's a liar. I seen it. I was there. He is a liar. But I would like to know, how is it that Will's channel could be taken down all the time, but then somebody could sit up and threaten all these people need to be killed, the military and everybody else, and that channel's never taken down. I'm tired of this snitch and get channels taken down and threaten people's lives, burn your house down with your kids in it, and that old crazy kind of stuff. You need anger management. You need anger management if you got to say things like that to people. That's just crossing the line. And I say you should consider yourself lucky. And that's just my opinion. But girl, do you want the link? You would think the so-called truthers would want to get to the bottom of a lie. You would think that, but girl, you're right.
But that's what I'm saying. We, Miss Blue Moon, me and you and Irvin, we rode that. We was over there in that stuff. We found out what happens over there, and now we're all getting upset over it again. And that's what I say. I think what we need to do is sit back, let the freaking people it's good at their job doing the shit that they're doing. Let them go and do this. You got Cam and CBC and you know Sage and Shane 187. They want to do these investigations. Just let them do them. Just see what they bring to us. We can dig and see what we find. And I say it's time to call the bullcrap. That's what I'm saying. If a channel's got to burn down, well, they shouldn't have been involved.
Hey, awkward Texan. Hey, the Uncle Tifa Show. Cam's here, Larry.
Hello,
But no,
Cam.
but
Cam,
that's what I'm.
you can always have a link.
But that's what I'm saying. It's just like Uncle Tifa. He was Cam. I watched him when he messing with those cars and stuff. He does all kinds of stuff. He's like me. Go out, go ride and do. And but the thing is, he don't really want to cover this. Will and them don't want to cover it. They got other stuff that they could cover, but they get sick and tired of this leading on. See, Cam was over there the same time we was, Miss Blue Moon. You
I
know,
know.
we get tired of seeing this crap. And that's what I said. That's why I did my own thing and my own channel, so I can get away from that crap. I don't want to be involved in that crap. That's what it is. It's crap.
Well, that's exactly right. And it's just like Chuck said, and I know he was having issues a little while back concerning his son. And he said he had some issues and wanted some people wanted to assist him. And he was like, oh no, he'll make do on his own. And I don't blame
Well,
you, Chuck. After what happened to me, I would never ask for help. If I had to ask for help, I'd go right back to CBC. And that is just
you're
being
cutting
honest.
out.
What?
There you go.
You can't hear me?
I can now.
Okay.
You're good.
Okay. So did you understand what I was saying to Chuck?
Yeah, you told him you wouldn't really go ask now, till you found out a channel that's going to actually treat you good, like with a little bit of dignity.
Well, that's right. And Chuck, your language is fine. Your language is fine. I've heard Larry throw a few words on here tonight that I've never heard him say. And so have I. But you just get tired of it. You get exhausted. You get frustrated. And it's like you see these people getting taken advantage of and lied to and stuff. And then they want to bring it to your show or they want to get a hold of you or email you and talk crap and stuff. It's like, okay, we've had enough. That's what we're doing here now. We have had enough. And anybody with an opinion, anybody that wants to say anything, Larry will drop you that link. Like I
And
said,
and
you can say whatever you want as long as it is respectful. The cuss words, that doesn't hurt us as long as you don't use the GD word. And as long as y'all don't disrespect CBC, we ain't got no problems here.
But it's just like, Cam said the other day, he welcomed him up there, he wouldn't cuss him, he did what he was supposed to do. But, you know, he got screwed over the Liberty Warrior thing because this person's got more subscribers. I see what he's talking about because you do see that, but that's what I'm saying. When you got the proof, put it out there. That's what I want people to do because, a lot of these people, it comes out and they don't get proof and they just keep throwing it out there with their agenda. I ain't going to believe them. I ain't even going to subscribe to
No, Larry, drop Book Girl the link.
Now what the hell did I do?
them.
I don't know, but I can hear you.
Oh, okay. I hit a button again. My screen went blank. There it is.
All buttons.
I didn't touch. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I did it. My screen went blank. Sorry. Are we live or are we on Memorex? How's that?
Couldn't tell you. There's the link.
I'm really thinking that we're live.
Okay.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah,
Let's
that's right,
see.
Dr. Sexton. If you question them and you disagree, they're gonna block you or cuss you or just ban you from their whole channel. That's what makes me so mad. That was done to me. They get up on their panel and they run their mouth, and then when you go to defend yourself, then they block you. I seen them do it to Sage.
Check the
You
back,
know,
Larry.
biggest
I'm
problems.
looking. I don't see her.
Okay.
Oh, Book Girl.
See you
I
later,
don't see her.
Cam.
But anyway, Awkward Texan, that was one of my biggest problems at Travis's because I was told to block CBC on site and I wouldn't do it. And it was a big fight. And I told him, I don't care, right is right. And I'm on the side of right. They come in here, they have a right to an opinion, but he didn't even want them in the chat. But you discourage somebody from somebody that's good and exposing the truth, they get exposed. So they try to discourage people from going to their channel. Like Larry said, they told him, don't go there, they're bad people. The same ones, Tina, the same old people. They block the new ones that go in, or the new ones they know is CBC. They block all of them. And then they have their same trifling chat that shows up every night, listens to their BS every night, and donates to them regardless, you know, so they could do whatever they do with their money. And they block everybody else. They don't want nobody disagreeing.
They don't block the ones that give money.
Exactly. That's why when you check over there, it's always the same people. There could be like 80 watching and 5 commenting.
But I'm just saying, you got some people, it would, I could name one person from one channel that actually donated to Alicia. It's like you
Okay,
mean
we want
Odie.
now the girl. She's back there, Larry.
I don't see her. There she is. Go ahead,
Hello.
book girl. You're
Hey, good
good.
girl.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
So
You
what do you
could
think
say.
of
Thank you for
this
welcoming me.
man?
What's that?
What do you think about this whole big mess, book girl?
It's just really distressing. I want to believe that in my version of the United States of America, we can be able to talk to each other, find common ground, discuss things that look for actual truth, and be able to treat each other with dignity. And that is true for a lot of people, but not as many as I had hoped. And so channels really got to learn to check themselves. And I do not understand. I know we even have an audience. Do you know that he threatened me?
No,
Who?
I didn't know that. Tell me about it.
I'll tell you about it. He was mad at me because I sent an email to a board of education meeting, and I wanted to talk to Travis and Denise Dugan about it. But this is what he said. I can literally read, and this was on the 20th of January at about 6 minutes. This is what he said. First, he called me an SFB, which stands for fucking bitch. This fucking bitch has the nerve and was so fucking bored. She had to send school boards saying they were quote unquote conservative domestic terrorists, which is not what it's really. Well, stand by what you wish for, bitch, because open fucking Pandora's box. You think your fucking ass is untouchable, but it is not a threat. Just have fun. Hope it was all worth it. And shit, fart, or piss the wrong fucking way. I guarantee that hard to find your happy ass. To me. On his show. And you know what's astonishing to me is that 50, 60, 80 people listening to this and not one person pushes back. One. Patriot Missile eats it up. Kathy Fur eats it. They love it. And I don't get that.
Sent that email to you,
I was raised.
But girl.
Yeah.
Who sent that email to you?
This was Rhino talking on his show out loud for the world to hear. That was not an email. That's his words. I taped that. I have. If I were him, I'd remove that whole episode. But I don't know if he episode. It was on the 20th of January, about 6 minutes and 45 seconds into it. You can listen. I had my son tape it for me, so I have it on a little drive. Ever try to do anything? I got evidence. I don't really take him seriously. I think he's a big deal. You shouldn't be going around saying shit like that. And to have so many people look, people like root him on. They cheer him on when he tries to, they eat it up. They say, oh, there he goes. That's the Marine. That's wonderful. Like Vicki Rogers, Phil Giles loves it. Tanya Burns, I think. She goes on Travis's chat. When I was on Travis's show that time, when was that? That was like a month ago, I think. Tennessee Girl loved it. Texas Info War Missile. Tanya Burns, Joy. They were like, Travis, she needed a real man. That's when I said that he was a liar for talking about how he was a security guard for Trump. And Tanya Burns is like, oh my God, Rhino, I love it. It was at 1 hour, 53 minutes into the show. I got all the timestamps. That's what's astonishing is that was another one. They love it. They absolutely love it. So Rhino wouldn't do this. And most of his audience are other supposedly patriotic women. What kind of mothers those women had, but my mother did not raise me like that. No, she didn't. Back and look at the January 5th show. What's get done today? What did you get done? One. That was the one where I was talking for about an hour. And that's another one where they called me a bitch and yelled at me. I don't know who raised these people. I don't know.
Booker, could I ask you a question?
There are a lot of good people out there. But yeah.
Huh? Can you hear me?
Yes, Larry, I can hear you.
Okay. What's the deal with this? They say there's a deal with some kind of documents that Will's got, and he's going to show it. And when he shows it, what's the deal with this? Oh, if Will shows this, he's going to get 20 years of prison, or this person's going to get 20 years of prison. Why are they trying to set Will up? What's the story
I,
behind it? You go to this show, and they're talking about it. It's like, why are they doing that? Because he comes out and exposes the truth. What's the deal with it?
I don't know anything about 20-year documents to me. I know they don't like Will because they
Yeah,
exposed him for it, and they
but
keep trying to get
they don't.
his channel down.
They, but I'm just saying, I heard bits and pieces about documents that, of they're going to expose Will or Jeff B. and he wasn't here and he wasn't there. And then when they do that about Jeff B., they're going to prison for 20 years. Why would you set somebody up like Will? Because he's looking for the truth. That's what I want to know. I hear bits and pieces about it. It's time to find out the truth about this and what's going on. Who knows what? That's what I'm saying.
And I have nothing to say on that. I have no idea. I got no idea about that.
But no, I appreciate what you do and what Will and them does. I didn't want to do this show, but every show that I go and watch, that's what I see coming up. Is that going to be the new talk?
I don't have any information about that. That's nothing that I have any knowledge of, so I really can't speak
Yeah,
subject
well, I can't
of the
either, but
already.
I see different people putting things in comments and stuff, and it's like, what are they even talking about? It's like the story with Jeff B. He's secret agent for Trump. He's secret agent for this person. When are we going to get to see the rest of the book? The book ain't even, they're writing a book about it, how this plays out. No, I can't wait to see the rest of the book. That's what I'm waiting on.
It would be a for example to say, okay, this is what I did. This is the proof. This is the date. But he's too arrogant, and he won't say. He'll be like, "Oh, I don't have to prove anything." Well, then why did you say it? If you're going to say something, then back it up with evidence. Teacher, and one of the first standards we do in New York State. This is mandatory from 3rd grade to 12th grade. We have to teach these children how to read and find evidence to support a claim. And I call it has to pass the index finger. This character is Courageous character. Fine, back it up with 2 pieces of evidence. With your index finger, it's on page 23, paragraph 2, the second sentence, and boom, and cite your source. That's just basic stuff. That's proving your with evidence, with valid, detailed evidence from the text, or from Jeff B. If you're saying, for example, that you were a security guard, good, give a date, give a timestamp, verify it. Why not? That you cannot back up with evidence, especially to a community that many of them give them the truth. And then why are people so easy to fool? They don't ask for that kind of verification. I mean, I despair about our country if citizens don't know truth from fiction. And that's really what bothers me. Cannot distinguish between the true and the false, because they are so led by their irrationally, they confuse rational thought with simple reaction. Reaction is not thought. Use the two, because our emotions get all tangled up. So anyway, I don't want to take over your attention to a couple of other things and say what I said. And Larry, you're doing the blue moon is a treasure, and everybody on your chat has been very gracious. So, and I wish you all luck, and have a blessed day. Okay, bye-bye, everybody.
I can't hear you, Larry.
Thank you, Miss, for letting me know I was still muted. But no, I wanted to tell Book Girl thank you for, trying to get the truth out. I'm sorry for saying her name and stuff, but that's like Cam and, Will and Sage, sorry, but I like what you guys do. You guys bring out the bullshit, I probably should have asked you about it, but I just wanted to give the credit where it belongs, When these shows now you see, I guess Jeff B was at this chat over at so and so's that he showed, you know. Now he's going to go to these little shows. It looks like, these other shows do. Is that what we're going to see, But no, I thank everybody, for what they do, But I think, and then like I said, if you ain't been over here, I've been doing these gift cards. It was a mod thing. Like people it's got rinsed. It was their idea. They wanted to give back to the community. And, I got one more card tomorrow. I hope I see a lot of you guys in here.
Yeah, all you have to do is come in, show up in chat, and then come back Monday through Friday, show up in chat. Then we do the drawing on Friday night. And it is a chance to win a Target card. And it's free. All you got to do is show up, put a message in the chat so we know you were there. But you have to do it on Monday night to qualify for the Friday night drawing. You have to be here Monday through Friday. And that said last call.
Okay, yeah, that's good. And, I wanted to thank everybody. I probably shouldn't have did this video, but, it comes to a point, if I had to do something to help somebody on here, it could be Boo, it could be Miss Blue Moon or Book Girl or me, I couldn't do anything to help them because people would throw this narrative out, it's just like Chuck, Chuck can't do anything on his if his son or anybody that need help because these assholes keeps on coming up with this narrative of this and this and it's gonna flat back in their face. Nobody. You can only go under your word. You say you're gonna do something, and then when you don't do it, why still stay on that, that road, But no, I thank you all, and I hope you all are in here tomorrow night. So you ready to go, Miss Blue Moon?
Sorry, Larry, I had myself muted. Thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight. Be sure to show up tomorrow night and get your name there for the drawing.
But no, anything I can say is just good luck. Hope they find out about it, and I guess just go out and just dispose them. I guess that's all you can do. Is keep everybody else off that track.
Hey, Chuck, thanks for coming over.
Yeah, Chuck, thank you. And if, I told you before, if I could help you, I'd help you, I hope your son's doing good. And like I said, Lori, see, that was the truth. She was in the hospital. I seen pictures of it. She got her prayers, and thank y'all for, coming in here and checking us out. And sorry about this rant.
Good night, and God bless every one of you and keep you safe.